Mr. Lurch, keep me pumping. Mr. Lurch, keep me... Right, okay. So I've not got the soundboard here set up, so I'll add the stuff after the fact.
I can do that.
Oh, you can do that, of course. Okay, Lurch, get the show going.
Live because I heard the show voice.
Let's get the show going. Go.
Doghouse Radio. This is Doghouse Radio.
Come gather round, all ye bastards, and raise up a cock to this our stir.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Over the intro. Go.
Okay, I'm on the intro. Hello there, folks. How you doing? Chat room, can you hear us now? There seems to be a problem with our audio going out the way, but we'll see if they can hear us. Hopefully they can fucking hear us. Hello, chat room. Can you hear us? Cam, who's watching live? Can you hear us? I'm going to keep speaking in a way because that's the start of the show. Hello there, folks. Welcome to the DHB Radio Show. I am, of course, the Commandant Scott Taylor. I'm, of course, the leader of this internment camp that we like to call the DHB Radio Show. I'm joined, of course, by who I could probably call him the Himmler to my Goebbels. It's Mr. Lurch Monster Tilly Butcher. Mr. Monster, give me some tunes.
Lurch it. Original Mr. Lurch. Yeah. Catch a groove now, Maynard. Catch a groove now. I hope your man will love to make
yes.
you wet. I hope your man will love to make you moan and sweat. I hope your man will love to make you scream out yes. Mr. Lurchy, Mr. Lurchy, I hope your man...
Right, enough of that.
I will never get tired of hearing that fucking music at the start of the show. Mr. Lurchy Birchy Pizza Face, how the fuck are you doing, sir? How's things with you? How you looking? You're looking good, by the way. How you feeling?
Oh, thanks.
How's good?
I'm amazing.
You're amazing.
I'm full of happiness and joy and rainbows and...
Well, I hope so, because further in the show, I do have a complaint, a very serious complaint to address with your good self that we've had for the show.
Brilliant.
But brilliant, yes. But otherwise, it's been a quiet period. We've obviously had to jump onto the Discord tonight for tonight's show. We did have plans to get together. Steve, however, who was going to be on the show, is full of the lurgy. He's not well at all, it seems. Steve was going to be...
Steve hasn't been well for a while, though.
He's been poorly for a while, yes. He's been in a bad way. He's been a bad way, kind of mentally, physically, everything way. But I think... Do you remember when he was on before and he was talking about getting tested for testosterone levels and such not? I think that's happened. And I think that seemingly they've finally said, you know what? Maybe your testosterone is fucked. So...
These titties that you're growing... It's not the right fucking level of hormones.
Exactly. So I think he's finally going to get some kind of help with it and get seen to and get some kind of, interaction, hopefully, with the GPs. But no, he's got a different lurgy. He's got himself a chest lurgy. He's all like gungy chested and coughing up Lugers and stuff and not in the best of health at all, seemingly.
What would be if he becomes a they them? If this is his end goal.
What we do, Lurchy, is we then throw money at him to help pay for his vaginoplasty. Because if anything would make my life complete, it was Steve gaining a vagina. Because let's face it, you've got to think there's going to be a discount though in the surgery because they don't have to remove 2 testicles, do they? It's just
give him half a labia.
Half a labia, exactly. Just one lip hanging down on the most, and that'll be it.
Like Jackie Stallone's mouth.
I mean, he's already got the pretty face for it, the girly kind of face and the girly jawline and stuff, and that's
drunk is drunk as well.
Exactly. So yeah, poor Stevie had to pull out. Stevosaurus had to pull out tonight because he's not in the best of health, which left Lurch and I by ourselves. And we thought, you know what? Let's just try it on the Discord again because it seemed to work last time. We recorded an episode of Feart, which hopefully you've all subscribed to out there in the real world. That Feart, F-E-A-R-T, available of course on any podcast software which you tend to gravitate towards. And but it worked well, recorded really well. So we thought we'll give it a try for a live show tonight. I have had some problems though with my computer. I wasn't sure we could go live tonight. This thing's been...
I've had problems with the fucking pan of stew. I've had, the pan of chili. I've had fucking waiting for guests. But no, fine.
No.
I'll eat that myself. I thought the lobby in 4 days' time when it's got fluff in it.
I thought you were going to say the pan of soup that perhaps you'd left in the stove since the last show that Coops kept shouting at you about, for giving it a wee squeal. But
I had I had like with Kyle and his ma last week.
Uh-huh.
And I was sat looking at them both and I'm going, they remind me of a celebrity couple. And it took me forever to figure out who it was. Katie Price and Harvey.
Fucking hell.
See, they've got the look of it.
Oh, what a day. Just and the sad thing is, that's probably more accurate than we can fucking believe. Like the video we took last time on the show of him sitting on the floor, and it's just classic Harvey Price. You know, all he needs is like to be a face covered in like chocolate bar and and like an iPad.
I'm so glad that he's now gotten to that point of like Hulk smash. Have you seen that videos of our hoose?
No.
Like, go and look at what Harvey's done today. Come on, Harv, let's go have a look. You've been a bad boy. Yeah, it's bad, isn't it? And fucking the hoose, it looks like a building site. There's just like Harvey-shaped dents in all the walls.
Because he's a fucking Harvey Dent. He's a fucking unit. Like, what is he? He's easily. I mean, she's tiny compared to him. And
shape size, he's Kyle.
He's Kyle. He's a good 6 foot plus monster. And let's face it. No, but the thing is, though, right? I'm not being horrible, but
no, nor am I. I was just I noticed.
But you've got to kind of be thankful that he's blind, because
Kyle.
No, the Harvey. Because if the Harvey, wasn't blind, and think of it, all that like
blind.
I think he's mostly blind, from what I can gather.
Oh, I see. When I look at him, I kind of watch videos of him for him pissed because his eyes go mental. Mine go mental.
Oh, does he?
Like you try and follow his pupils, and you're like, oh fuck, I'm getting dizzy.
I know. So I think because he's blind. It's maybe a bit of a blessing, because with that kind of like I can't say Mongo. That mutant strength. And that kind of like untapped sexual urgings a man's got. He's getting into his formative years now, he's clearly got tingles in his doodle. And then if you like, and if your brain doesn't work properly, and you see Mama Bear walking around, the famous like former Page 3 model Jordan, Katie Price walking around, and Mum's walking around in a bra and panties, poor Harvey might go for the dirty touch, you know what I'm saying? Like, get off me, Harv, get off me. Oh, what a day. What a day. Oh, what a day. Fucking hell, could you imagine? Just, and let's face it, like going back to my history of being sexually abused by Mongos is, once they go on you can't get them off, like, show me your willy. Oh, for fuck's sake. How do you fight them off?
There's no brakes in the bad touch train.
You've got to think she's got a taser at all times in a hip, on a wee carabiner clip on the hip just in case, he's like, Mummy, what are these? Oh, get off them! Chop! Fucking had some of that. There's 40,000 volts, you big bastard. Yeah. But
it's a nice little similarity between the two. Jordan's got fake titties, Coop's got fake titties.
Nordic Hanky in the chat room says, the real question is, would she say no? Fucking awkward one, yeah. So, Lurchy, can we talk about what's happening with your good self? Of course, it's been a couple of weeks. What's been happening with regards to the shop? I take it things are back on the mend. People are flocking back in again. You've got, countless customers, I imagine. Everyone's back on the pain train. What's going on?
I think the road will have to get done again because of the amount of customers that have been flocking back to the shop.
Really? Oh, brilliant news.
Did I tell you that the road is fucked already?
You mentioned in a previous show that the drainage, of course, was fucked. That the water wasn't escaping. It was flooding the road. I saw quite a few.
There's a man getting. Dennis Hopper's got an island in one bit, and there's a Kevin Costner looking fish money sailing about. So that's the end of the road beside me. The end of the road nearest the
roundabout. The chemist,
the fucking throw it the methadone.
Yes.
It's starting to lift.
You're
flaking and coming to bits already. So.
Holy shit! Oh no!
So I tell you, I met the counsellor as well.
Yeah. So we talked about this in the last show. Of course, you walked up to the open session or his surgery, if you will. You'd had a few Dom Perignons beforehand, a couple of collapsos. You'd gone in full rage mode. And
No, I did not.
You did. You went in a very angry chappy. And from what I can gather, poor Kyle had to be like almost your bouncer, to make sure you weren't going to go in there swinging punches.
So the one thing that I said to him when I left was make sure you speak to the counsellor that's actually doing something. I will.
Okay.
Oh, what a day. And then, so I messaged the counsellors.
Get off me, Harvey.
It.
Sorry.
I said, has my favourite counsellor messaged you yet?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Apparently intimidated the fuck out of him.
Oh, really? Okay.
He's not willing to help any of us pursue legal compensation. So I was being nice when I seen him last time.
Yes.
When I go and see him again, I can't promise I'm going to be nice.
Oh, no.
I was watching Roadhouse last night, and it's at the point for it's time not to be nice.
This is
but like, I might grab his throat, out his fucking neck. Oh, this fucking horse shit.
Oh,
Terry
no.
Funk's coming with me.
No. I mean, we've seen before what happens when people anger the butcher, you know, and shit goes south. Again, like I said before, you know, there's a man who knows how to hide the bodies. And
I know how to hide jobbies.
Not that we're making any direct threat, of course, to any counsellors, God forbid. But, you know, just... But then, Lurchy, you know, as a respectable businessman who could potentially himself become a local counsellor, you know, do you want to have that stain on your soul, you know, where you've attacked a colleague, a potential colleague?
Yes. I think it'll give me clout. It'll give me clout.
Okay.
And I think anybody will be throwing shoes at me when I'm stood there fucking saying, well, we bombed these cunts because...
Oh, I will be. And I've got size 14s, so you're in trouble there, pal. Yeah, exactly. I've got big I've got big Harvey feet.
He's not going to help us get any money, so...
Is he not?
This guy.
And
this guy is...
Has he said this outright, that he's not going to help with any kind of compensation, not going to help with any kind of, you know...
Just to the counsellor, not personally to us. He's not yet visited us yet. Okay. Even though he said he would.
Though he said he would, yeah. Holy
so
shit.
Really, I don't think he's a man of his word. So when he says he's not going to help us get money, I don't think he's being truthful. He will. He won't have a fucking choice.
Okay, right.
I need the pounds. It's been Black Friday and I'm about fucking on him. I'm fucking brassic. Although, no, I'm lying. I did put £62 on my credit card.
Okay, what for?
£250 of fucking wrestling DVDs.
Oh,
Blu-ray.
That's a steal.
Oh, it's great. So they had like their discount. But then before I buy anything, I open a fresh browser and look for discount codes.
Okay. Oh, of course. Yes,
So I spent 10 minutes firing discount codes in here till one of them worked. I'm like, it wouldn't feel like £100 into £62. Like,
oh, man.
That's a fucking steal.
That's a fucking winner. I mean, I don't know. You can't really see too well. Like, for those of you watching the live feed or catch up video, for example, of this show, is that I'm currently in my garage, right? So now behind me, you'll see there's a kind of half black sheet that hangs up to block out the light from outside if I'm in here in the daytime. But there's also some shelving there over my kind of over my left shoulder,
like a prepper's dream.
If I could get a light on that shelving somehow and show you, I've got like 2 shelves there of Godzilla figurines, right? So, right, okay, you may roll your eyes, but, right, so you know how everyone's got like an obsession, you know, or something that they love. You, for example, you've been collecting fucking Blu-rays and DVDs for years. You collect like, for example, look at you've got that beautiful Stargate light and stuff. You've got things that mean a lot to you. Since I was a kid, Godzilla's been my obsession, like the old, the old films, the old, like, you know, Toho Studio films, the newer stuff, the new Monsterverse stuff. And over the years, I've collected like DVDs, posters, I've collected figurines. And a lot of the figurines I lost, be it through different moves, different kind of house moves, different giving some away to kids that I knew and stuff, you know, and, oh, I really like this. Oh, you can have it. And, oh, fuck, it's gone now. But I've started my collection kind of rebuilding it again. And in doing so, like, again, here's Big Lores. Like, she's got wrestlers, Funko Pops, Star Wars figures. You know, Dean Mays collects Star Wars figures. Godzillas are my thing. So I was browsing the old Facebook marketplace there, and I was, I'll just have a wee search, you know, for things. And I pumped in Godzilla, and I found somebody about maybe a half an hour's drive away who was selling like a big bag of old Godzilla shit.
Can we be friends?
Oh my God. How much do you want for these Godzillas? I talked them down in price, went out there, came home, the happiest man in the world, of spending like 30 quid on fucking Godzilla figurines. I've got big ones, I've got Mecha Godzillas, I've got Rodans, I've got everything there. It's brilliant. And so, listeners, if perhaps you have a wee Reiki in your lofts, in your old toy boxes, and you have any kind of old Godzilla figurines, give me a shout. We can maybe do a wee deal here, you know. But this is my thing now, is like trying to rebuild my my Godzilla collection again, you know, because that's my
You're trying to rebuild your collection of shite.
Basically, yeah. But you'll notice, though, the collection of shite is all out here in the garage. Like, the house is pristine. I'm not allowed. So, this is the argument, though, you know, it's like, the house is, you know, the house is ours. We own the house, me and the Rubes. The interior,
I remember you telling me, like, if it's not rainbow, you're not allowed to take it in.
Exactly. It's not allowed in the house. The interior of the house is the Rubes, right? That's all, like, you can have all of that. Just give me this one space, this garage that I'm sitting beside a fucking convection heater because it's so cold out here, but it's my space, right? This is my fucking, I've got Godzillas, I've got Russian fucking furry hats, I've got chicken suits above my head, I've got swords above my head. You can't see it now, I'll maybe pull my camera short. I've got all my shit in here that I'm not allowed to have in the house.
I bet your little heater that you've got, I bet she specifically told you, just put the light on, don't you fucking dare put any of the bars on fire.
Oh man. So I mean,
this warmth.
Well, that's exactly it. This heater, but the problem is with this heater is one of these ones you need to be close to get any heat of it, and I've currently got.
Because you're fat.
Shut up. I've clearly got the 1 bar on, but I might venture shortly to the 2 bar because it's cost. You know.
I know.
Oh,
you're gonna smell out that fucking stewer burning.
Oh, there's no stew in here, pal. This is fucking pristine in here. I mean, okay, it's a mess in the camera. You can see all the shit, but this is all my, like, over here, I've got the mixing board from the mobile mixing board that we got from one of our wonderful listeners, Lewis Donald. We've got, other bits of kit. We've got a big bag of kit over here that's, old show stuff. It's ace. It's my place. It's my stuff. My things. Come look at my things.
Your Godzilla fetish.
Yes.
I bought the it was a Blu-ray release of all the Godzilla films in like a book.
Oh my god.
So this was like, I bought it 4 years ago. It was like £70, right? And then I bought there was like Gamera came out, and it looks like a cereal box.
Yes.
And I got the limited edition of Mothra. I bought 2 copies of that.
Oh my god, that's wonderful.
So whilst I was sort of looking at what I could have bought for Black Friday, film wise, but I chose not to. Fucking I got past like all the deals and then all the other stuff, and I started getting to stuff that's no longer available because it's like out of print and delisted, but you can buy it on the marketplace at cheaper prices.
I don't know if you saw in the chat room, Lurchy, but Camden67 says Aliens is coming out in 4K shortly as well.
I know. Aliens, True Lies, and Abyss. Thank fuck. Finally. I know what
the Abyss I want to get for you. Yeah.
The Abyss I've seen for ages because it's never been out in Blu-ray. But the Godzilla and the Gamera and the Mothras, right?
Yes.
I got past all the films that you could buy, and I'm looking at the ones that are out of print, and Godzilla, Mothra, and Gamera came up.
Yeah.
I bought them for Mothra was 30, Godzilla was 70, because it'll tell you purchased this on such and such a day.
Okay, yeah.
I clicked on it and looked at Godzilla. The Godzilla book, 250 quid.
Yeah, big.
I fucking 300 quid. And I'm like, I can fucking sell these guys now. I've got one. I could maybe be minted for a month.
I looked at that shit too, and I was like, I can't pay that. I could pay it, but I can't justify paying that for those things. I missed the boat when they came in at the lower price.
Well, I missed the fucking boat when I was in CEX and seen them at like £100. I paid 70. I'm not going to buy it for 100, but if it was gone when I went back, when I realised it was worth a few £100.
Oh man! And the thing is, I don't know if you know, but there is a new film coming out in the UK. Well, it's already out in Japan. It's an original, obviously, Japanese version from Toho Films. It is. It's called Godzilla -1. And so it's obviously it's all in Japanese. We get a subtitled version here in the UK and the US. I think it comes out on December the 1st. I am fucking so excited to go and see this. Like I'm still waiting to find out where it's going to show it in the UK. Hopefully there's going to be at least one cinema in Aberdeen or the Shire that's going to show this motherfucker. I'm pumped for this shit. Go away, folks, and watch the trailer for Godzilla -1 and tell me you're not pumped for that shit. I think wonderful.
There will be, obviously, because Cameron has approved his Aliens, The Abyss and True Lies Blu-ray masters. Apparently they've been done for years. He's just, I'm too busy making avatars.
Yeah.
So you've been sitting on waiting for them for ages. Imagine these will come to the pictures. And remember, I told you about the guy that comes in and says, "Oh, aliens is in the picture. Come and see it with me."
Yeah.
I'm expecting an invite to go see aliens. In the pictures with him.
I would like
you
to come with me to go see Godzilla -1. I think that's going to have to be a date night for us, two of us. You know what I'll do? I'll even make myself look pretty. I'll put on a nice outfit for you, you know. And oh, what a day! And we'll get together. You know, maybe have a wee pre-snack beforehand. We'll go there. I promise you, I won't do the popcorn in the lap thing.
If you're hudding the popcorn.
Well, you won't get the popcorn in the lap with a peanut hanging at the bottom of the box. I mean, I can't say for definite you won't, but you know, a good chance you won't.
I'll maybe need to sell the Godzilla box set just to afford the popcorn.
Oh man,
I'm in for it.
I'm hearing you say this, going, I could totally get money together to buy a shelf. I'm like, no, I can't do it. I'll get in trouble. I will.
When
totally
you're
get my
done
ass
tonight,
spanked.
go on to Arrow Films, because they've had a Black Friday sale on, and they've released the Gamera and Godzilla's not as one big box set, but they'll release it as a standard edition in like 3 films per DVD
yes.
box set. I think they're about a tenner a piece.
Oh man, don't.
Blu-ray remastered. Fucking.
I mean, Rubes was looking for ideas for my Christmas time, of course, as well, you know. But no, man,
I'd not fit to get anybody for Christmas this year.
I've got no. See, I'm lucky that. Well, I say, in fact, I am. I'm very lucky that I've got a beautiful, wonderful wife who will just say, "Look, here, listen, give me the money, and I'll go and buy all the shit, and then if you help wrap it." It's take it away. It's gone. It's done. So I'm like, great. Fucking here's the cash. You get the stuff. This was a woman who, like, our kids are sorted because she started collecting shit for them like 2 years ago. You know, she's a master of like scouring things like Marketplace and Amazon and different websites for deals, and she'll pounce on things that are like a third of the value. We called you me, and it gets stored away in a cupboard, you know, for Christmas time. Christmas time is sorted already here, pal. But I've got no idea what to get the Rubes, and she's got no idea what to get me, you see.
Scott,
tell me.
Don't get her jewellery from Amazon.
No. That's maybe a lesson learned there, Lurch. Yes, Amazon jewellery can't be, you know, classified as top tier.
I'm only trying to help.
Thanks, pal. No, I mean, of course, you wouldn't be wanting to insult me by any means. It's just, you know, for help. The Rubes asks in the chat room, a puppy maybe? Like, oh, fucking hell. Why is that?
A fucking pup. I've got a bone to pick with cunts with dogs, eh?
Why is that?
I am sick. Leave the fucking dog at home, right? Stop taking the dog fucking everywhere. It doesn't need to come into shops. At that point, did taking a dog into a shop become okay?
Well, I mean,
it's driving me bonkers.
But you're a butcher's. They come in your shop to get a bone for the dog.
I take the fucking smelly little pissy cunt in with.
He's not going to fucking piss in your shop. He's maybe have a wee sniff about the feet and stuff, and maybe a hump of a leg.
The amount of dogs we've had to usher out the shop this year, because like nobody can be arse spitting on a lead name around. They just come running in. I'm like, poke it in the eye. It's getting to the point. I'm going to put a sign in the door saying, "Dogs not in a lead will get stabbed."
Oh, well, see, Jay in the chat room is like, what, you know, obviously when it's your shop, they're not allowed in, you know, but other shops maybe letting them in. You know?
The one thing that really is fucking off just now is like, why are like, can I folk got emotional support dogs?
Yes.
Like, I've got anxiety. Like, there's this one last age, she's had 3, right? And this dog develops anxiety and like fucking pulls itself in front of a bus.
She's got 3 emotional support dogs.
She's had 3. She's been through 3.
Oh, sorry.
Right?
Okay,
she's huge. She's got like a 6 o'clock gunt.
Oh,
and,
does she eat
give her it's cut in half by the belt.
Yes.
She's one of them. She dresses like your da. She wears the fucking the Asda denims that fucking cut the gun in half and do nothing for the meat curtain.
Big Lord says she's got emotional support cake.
Well, see, that's a better fucking idea.
It's a better idea, exactly.
We'll share up with you.
She's a fucking genius.
I'll hold up for you. But this lassie, she comes to like, I'll be stood at the door, him a fucking fog, and she'll come over and go, No, you got one last week. You go good and ask him.
Oh no!
And the dog will come up and I'll go, go and ask him. She's asking if you got a bone.
No. Oh,
Friday at 2:00. You can even the dog's looking at me going,
oh no.
Ken, I'm just coming up to say I apologize for my fucking My emotional support fucking force has got here. But even the dog said, I know it's Friday at 2:00.
Oh,
I do
no.
apologize. But every time it's good, ask a question.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's fucking awful.
Fuck it, honestly, I just want to fucking,
But then how do you feel about emotional support other animals, for example? Like, for example, I just read a story there shortly ago about an American guy who tried to sue a shop, because they wouldn't let him come into the shop with his emotional support crocodile. Alligator, sorry, it was an alligator. He had this fucking alligator in a harness, and, you can't bring that fucking thing in here. Oh, it's my emotional support alligator. There was a guy caught, I believe, a Chinese guy caught at customs who tried to claim that he was found with 6 live snakes down his shirt, and he tried to claim they were emotional support snakes. Like, who the fuck who's believing that shit? You know?
You should have just said there's supper in the morning.
Oh, yes.
There's supper in the morning. See, that's the thing. See if when somebody comes in and says, oh, I've just got a cat or a kitten, I'm like, oh, this is free. Your pick and mix is free. Let me see the photos.
Let me see the voice.
No, I've told you in the past about a Wizzabiff.
Yes.
A Wizzabiff. That's her. If you've got on like Andy Stewart or something like that, just start stealing like the Gay Gordons.
Brilliant.
My sister a lot. She goes, that's my favourite customer. She asked me about the cat one day. I said, you didn't see a photo of my cat? And I handed her my phone, right? And you would have thought she was holding the cat because she's going,
oh no. Oh my God.
Don't kiss me there. Oh.
Jay's asking Lurchy, is the Kardashian still hanging about for sausage slices?
Oh, fuck him. Yes.
Oh.
Her and a sausage slice. I'd just be you up. Like, you'll be leaving at night, right? And you're pulling the shutter. She goes, that you just closed in. And you go, no, just want to fucking open at 6 o'clock at night. What do you think?
Of course, right?
Just, every fucking morning, I walk to work on a Saturday and she's waiting by the post box. Waiting for me.
Nice.
That was her that a customer once. He was a bit drunk and he seen her and he walked past it and he looked at me and he gave me the sort of John Belushi eyebrows from Animal House. And he goes, Sonia, is that you? He's like, oh, it's the first time I've ever seen her become terrified, because when I see her, I get terrified. But it's gone, Sonia, is that you? My nursery sweetheart. Can I get a selfie with you? He's like, no. He said, God, say, go on. So he's out with the phone.
My nursery sweetheart.
He's out with the phone up, taking a selfie, and he says, I want a ticket. He turns around and looks at me and flicks the eyebrows and goes back to taking the photo. It's fucking great.
That's fucking good. Jesus, man.
Jay sent me a bottle of vodka. Because the last thing I knew was fucking alcohol in my life. Exactly. But it was a personalized bottle of vodka.
No.
Lurch's vodka.
Really?
Lurch E's with an ES.
Now, professionally...
He's checking forever for fucking spelling mistakes and fucking ES. And
was it professionally personalized, or was it like him with a marquee, a Sharpie saying like...
Well, I expected that. And I'm like, Moonpig, what the fuck's this shit? Oh. And I opened it outside just in case it blew up or
glitter.
Confetti went over the mints. And it was a lovely little bottle of vodka.
Oh. And what inspired this like out of the blue gift for Lurch Purchie?
Because Jay makes a fucking fortune.
Is he? Is he coining it in now?
Is it cap him and fuck off, he says. Because he's a gas engineer. Cap him and fuck off.
Oh, gas. So he's come from a humble background of learning the fact. Do you know what it is a fact, Lurch, is? Maybe I would say that you've molded that man into the man he is now. In fact, if anything, he should really give you more than a bottle of vodka. Because
I think he should give me 10% of his wages.
Well, I mean, let's face it. You were like the Marines, you know. You broke him down. You remolded him in the image of a man who could take some shit. And now look at him. Fucking gas engineer. Holy shit.
Look at him. Constantly getting put up in hotels for training days. He phoned me the other night. And he says, Jay, I've got to go. He's like, no, don't leave me. Don't hang up yet. And he goes, I've got a joke to tell you. I goes, Jay, I've got a joke to tell you. Oh, and he hung up on me because he thought I was going to go on what.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Jay, I was going to tell you a joke. What's brown and sticky? Spa sticky to Mars bar.
Oh, what a day.
Oh, what a day. That's what Jay used to say. Like, oh, what a day.
Oh, what a day. Oh, God
He told me, like, it's fucking pissed me off. When you had like a problem with your boiler being in a council house,
yes,
you were. They would maybe give you one of those halogen heaters you've got in your little fucking bunker.
Yes,
That was it. You got one of them.
You
and
got a
it
little
was put
shitty
on.
fucking heater. They told me off actually because I'd gone and bought like a fucking Calor gas heater thing. They're like, oh, what is up? You can't have that in a council flat. I'm like, well, you fix my heating, pal, and I'll put it away. But until then, there we go. Get the heating on, pal.
So apparently in England, right? Apparently we're the third world fucking country up here,
Really?
even though we've got good water. Can't they get?
Our
They
water's
get-
the best.
They get a heater per room,
Okay.
a fucking portable stove, and then £30 a day per person for fucking electricity tokens.
£30 a day per person.
Aye.
You
Tell me,
can
I was fucking raging.
Fucking hell. No wonder they're bankrupt down there. Bastards. Brexit.
Yeah, well,
fucking
they
leaving
work.
bastards. That's why they've all got big fucking TVs and iPhones and they're not working. Fucking
Aye.
£30 a day.
What,
I would go and kick fuck at the heating to get that £30 a day. You know, oh, my heating's broken again. Oh, it looks like it's been hit by a sledgehammer, pal. I've no fucking idea. £30.
There's 12 of us in this house, by the way.
That's it. We're all hotbedding it.
Jay was
Jesus.
stressing the other day because he figured out he had to put his first advert in the paper, and he was very upset at how much it cost.
An advert for his services.
He wanted to put an advert in the paper to sell something. He says, I was fucking raging. They said it was £30 per inch. So
Oh.
oh. He says, I've got a 40-foot ladder for sale.
Oh my fucking word! Jesus Christ. Oh, you see, the sad thing is, you've got the fucking broom tush button there too, and I'm just, I feel like the loop here. Fuck's sake! So, Lurchy, before we carry on, I wonder if we should maybe address the bad reception we've had. I say bad reception, the bad kind of email that I've had.
I think you was going on about your fucking internet connection or something.
No, it's all working fine now. It seems to be okay. No one's complained in the chat room about the quality of the stream, but we have had a rather concerned email from one of our from a member of the public. I wouldn't say a listener, just somebody who's and it starts, to the team behind the DHB Show podcast. First of all, you should understand that I'm a mother of 2 respectable teenage boys. They do exceptionally well at school and are both very well-mannered. They both respect our home and our rules, and I expect that they both will be attending university soon to follow in the footsteps of their father, who is a well-renowned surgeon here in England. So I'm sure you can understand my outright horror when recently I overheard them listen to your awful show in their bedroom as I was preparing their dinner downstairs. Quite apart from the foul language and the indecipherable accents used throughout, I heard references to genitalia, alcohol abuse, inappropriate sexual behaviour, and drug use. I do not understand how on earth this so-called show has made it past the broadcast censors, but they have clearly failed comprehensively in their job to allow this kind of reprehensible filth be accessed by those like my highly intellectual boys. Because of this incident, I have now banned access to your content in our home. The boys have had internet privileges revoked for the foreseeable future and have been signed up for a local gender equality and respect course run by our local church. I ask that you immediately pass on to me the contact details or address of the governing body that oversees podcasts, so that I may submit a full and concise complaint about the radio service you offer to children. And I hope that you take this as a wake-up call to reformat your show to something more approachable, or to perhaps find a new career in a different field. Society is ruined by behaviours like those you seem to praise in your show, and I shall not have my family exposed to such depravity. Good day, Mrs. K.
Drama Rubes.
Mrs. K. Berkeley. Now, it's not K as in K-A-Y, the name, K the initial. Now, K. Berkeley, I can kind of guess. Well, I'm going to take a wild stab in the dark what that K stands for. It's not going to be Kate. I'm sure it's not going to be K. I'm sure it's not going to be Kelly. I'm sure we all know what the K stands for in K. Berkeley. Now, this came in quite late, right? So I haven't had a chance to reply in my normal format, What I've done, though, is I've quickly replied with a very short apology. I do apologise for the offence caused. Here is the address, the postal address, for the complaints department for the Podcast Commission. It's 61 Hayton Road, Aberdeen, AB242RN. You see, so Lurchy, I do hope that if anything arrives to your letterbox, that you will be, stringent in your condemnation of this podcast.
Oh, see if my box starts a flapping. I won't be a rapping.
Fuck's sake.
Well, she's not wrong though, eh?
I mean, it is. Here's the thing, Lurchy. I mean, we have tamed things down. We're getting older now. We're getting more senile. I'm wearing glasses. Look at me. I'm wearing glasses now because I'm old as shit.
Sat next to a heater.
Right? I'm sat next to a heater. I've got a big woolly hat just in case beside me, of course. It's getting cold. My bones are aching. Everything aches now. Everything's sore. I have trouble with erections. Right? That's it. I'm old. So, the problem is now is that I'm old, I'm grumpier, but I'm trying not to be quite as horrible on the podcast. We don't tell quite as many horrible stories. We're all settled down now. We've got partners. Some of us have kids. Who destroy our fucking lives. We're all kind of a bit more tame these days. Even your good self. You've got yourself a lady there as well too. You're behaving yourself more. You're not drinking as much. You're kind of chilled out a bit. I like how your face inverted there when I said you weren't drinking as much.
Fabrications of this show. We take liberties with what we say on here.
No, my God. So it's much tamer product than we used to put out. There's less, dead pedophiles, telling things and stuff, and less, I was going to say less making fun of the handicap, but, we just spent a good 20 minutes here discussing Harvey raped his mum.
Piss out of Jay.
Oh, I know, Jay's the worst.
Hey, Jay's got Jay had a good serving attitude because when he served the Kardashian, she came in one day and she went, "Oh, hi, 2 slices of Lorne, 2 pinwheels, and 6 eggs."
Oh.
And Jay goes to her, "Oh, you must be single." And she went, "Why? Because I've bought 6 eggs and 2 slices." He went, "No, because you're fat and ugly and stink of shit."
Oh, what's up? Oh, listen, by the way, Lurchy, speaking of the special needs community, Maximum Damage Ramage is in the chat room. Haven't seen him for a while, I know, right?
Taking a break for killing folk.
Exactly, yeah.
Charlie's in the compound.
That's it. In the trees. Lurchy.
I like Dale. I just wouldn't say I like Dale because I felt like there was a red dot just appeared through my fucking window here.
Like the Predator. You heard him clicking in the trees. I love Dale dearly, and I don't want to wake up with a knife in my throat at fucking 2 a.m. by some fucking camouflage cream-covered face standing over my bed. Thank you very much, if you don't mind.
Talk about your wife like that.
She's a mental case, man. Fucking hell. Mental case. So, Lurchy, as I was asking before, things have, your foot trade's now increased again. People are coming back to the cars. They're back coming through again. But things are still tight, I believe. Have you noticed much improvement?
Yes, but
yes.
Because of that big dip that I had to take of money.
So really it's a case of now just building things back up again to where they were.
Yeah, I'm going to have a Cyber Monday sale tomorrow on the website, but I need to delete a lot of stuff. And
you need to
stock because I can't be fuck marking somewhere.
And you need to fix the website too, because I was having a wee bijou browsette today, and I thought, oh, look at this lovely packaging. I love the idea of this Lurch's jerky. I thought, I like this. I'm going to wee look at it. I clicked the packaging, the wee picture of the zombie cow with the, looks like a Frankenstein monster, of course, and get to the picture. I was taking the page for hoodies. So there's maybe some fine tweaking needed there on the old website.
I need a bit of quality control. I need somebody who can sort of fuck about with a website.
Oh, God knows.
It's like your CEO fucking standing on Google. Can they tell you need that?
Oh.
Your CEX or fucking CWE or...
If I knew what that was, the DHB Radio website would probably get more views. But I've not got fucking...
If look for Amazon, it comes up with us.
Does it? Oh, dear.
But I need to sit down and fuck about with it. But see, just the thought of sitting down, I have no attention span just now. All I seem to do is clean.
Oh, really?
Or some I'm fucking clean and fuck it on. And I was cleaning my skirting boards today. I like to clean. I feel like I'm probably distracting myself from the bigger tasks at hand.
Right.
But because apparently to do something that you put off in your mind.
Yes.
You'll put something off in your mind. It's a big task. Apparently, you'll go and do like little tasks. Because you don't want to face a big one. So, but apparently the key to do the big task is find something even fucking bigger to do.
Oh, really? Okay.
Clay Moose.
Shit.
The fucking microfiber cloth out, get skirtings done, get dusting done. So
you're blasting the house, blasting the shop. How is that? I mean, obviously the shop, you had some technical difficulties when you reopened again. I think that's all been ironed out and fixed and running again fine. And
I think the guy that was coming in to do these things is maybe a bit gay.
A bit gay? Oh, really? I mean, he's only human, to be fair.
Well,
let's face it. I'm a firmly heterosexual male, and I still get a wee twinkle and a pingle when I come into your house. Like, oh, hello, Lurchy. It must be that kind of manly exuberance you have, dressed in black, the shades on. Like, oh, hello.
It's his boy hiding face.
Exactly. Aye.
There was a bit of structural damage to the shop, and he apparently this company can fix that.
Okay.
Then he decided to come down and fix it off his own back, and then make me order something else. It cost a lot of money. And he's like, "I'll just come down and put it up. I'll put it up for free. It's fine."
There is a thumping. What the fuck? I don't know if that's my garage door or my roof, but there's some banging going on here.
A ghosty.
I don't know if you can hear that. Thump, thump, thump.
Oh.
Now,
did I just hear it there?
Well, directly above me is the little bastard's room. I wonder if he's fucking jumping around like a shitbag.
I'm getting scared.
I'm getting scared.
Doing a fear episode now.
Rubus is in the chat room saying Angus says hi. That's what it is, little fucker.
Angus is high. Your bear.
Angus is high. He's directly above his bedroom's. If you keep banging, you little shit, I'll knock you clean out. Right?
He's thrashing it. He's up there thrashing it.
His bedroom is directly above where I'm sitting right now. And I can just hear like thump, thump, thump on the roof. Like, you little shitbag. Okay, I get it. You can stop now. I'm going to punch him right in his teeth.
It will not be long till you're hearing thump, thump, thump in the middle of the night.
Oh, no. There'll be a salt can on the door handle.
The bedroom one next to his bed is going to be a fucking crime scene.
Oh, no, stop it. Stop, it's on.
So somebody I worked with, they drove me past the old house he grew up in. He goes, "That's the house I grew up in." All right, he goes, "The fucking wall beside my bed." Oh, I hope you puts a blue light in that. Like, whoa.
Oh, no. No. Like, I remember as a kid, it wasn't much of a wall, but like I had a fascination as a kid with boobs. And like back then, when you're a young chap,
that's why you're growing your own pair.
Shut your fucking face. Is that back then, of course, you wouldn't you couldn't access the internet to get free boobs. It was all like in the paper. And
real recession times.
Exactly. Back in the days, the coal mines. So you're up there in Thurso. The only access you have to boobs is the sun. And that's about it, you see. Or maybe occasionally a case catalogue would come in. You're like, oh, lingerie section. Oh, what's up? So, in my horn dog status as a young man, what I would do is I would cut out said boobs. Not just the boobs. I'd cut out the whole kind of, picture in the paper and keep that in a little pile.
Cut the heads off my ma's photos and put them on top.
Whoa. Fucking hell.
Sorry, I had a dark hair.
Holy shit, that got...
We're meant to be reformed.
My mother's dead. What are you on about?
Oh, shit. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's going on. I'm so sorry.
A couple of years ago. So I had a collection of these, like, newspaper, some in black and white, some in colour, of course, the ladies with the boobs out. Oh, hello, I've got my boobs out. And I kept them, thinking I was perfectly safe, kept them under the bed, hidden away, you see, thinking no one will ever look under the bed.
Best place to hide.
It's the best hiding place.
That money's
and money, yep. Mm-hmm. And it turns out they do look under your bed. Like, my mother went directly under the bed and found my stash of boobs. And that was an awkward family meal after that one, I'll tell you. My God. Like, so I was cleaning your room there, Scott, and great. And, of course, hoovering over the floor, and I lifted your mattress.
That sharp feeling of fucking terror and dread.
She knew exactly what she was doing. I had my whole fucking head inverted. Terrified, Jesus Christ. So, yeah.
I used to keep mine under the scales in the bathroom, because, like, Abdi in my house is fat cunt, so I couldn't name he was going to touch that.
Nobody was going near the scales.
I thought, hey, here you go, fucking better than mattress. And then I used to rotate them out.
Okay.
So I had my goodie, and then I used to rotate one out at a time.
There's the top tier ones, and then there's the mid tiers. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So my ma found them one day, and she shredded them up. Like she shredded both of them in a bag, right? She shredded them into like little confetti bits. And then she handed me that and goes, "You don't need that shit, this fucking house." And she handed me the bag, and I was like, "Oh, I can tape it all back together." And then she took a bag off me because she knew I was going to tape it all back together.
That's brutal.
Fucking 27-year-old. I can't hit me in porn.
I know exactly. Fuck's sake.
Hey, speaking of tragedy,
Yes.
I spoke to Hamlin the Magicianum the other day.
The Magicianum, yes.
Hamlin the Magicianum.
I sent him the clip from the previous show of you calling him the Magicianum, and he was fucking over the moon. You know, what a great name, the Magicianum. So, of course, now, folks, for those of you who are to listen to the show regularly, is Hamlin the Magicianum is actually a fully trained hypnotist stroke hypnotherapist. But obviously, Lurchy thinks he's a fucking Magicianum. So you messaged the old Magicianum now that because he's based in Aviemore now. He's moved up north. And
he's off work for a while, though.
Is he? Oh, no.
Signed off work because I asked him.
He's been off work for about fucking 6 years.
Well, I asked
lazy
him if he could
bastard.
come in, Magicianmanize me to stop drinking.
Right, okay.
And he said, "I will, but I'm signed off of work just now." I said, "Oh, what happened?"
But he employs himself. How do you sign off from yourself?
Well, I went, "¿Qué pasó? What happened?" I thought he was maybe signed, because it's cold, I thought he maybe signed himself off work with a broken flask.
Okay.
But no, he's like, "No, I'm signed off of work." I went, "¿Qué pasó? What happened?"
Oh, what happened?
And he said he was doing a function for a heap of rugby boys. And then he says, so I come up on stage and I hypnotized all of them.
Nice.
There was 24 rugby manies there. I got my little watch and I was swinging it back and forth going, he said, "Getting sleepy, getting sleepy." And he said, then about 2 minutes, they were all hypnotized. Then the chain on the watch broke and fell on the floor and he went, "Oh, fuck me."
Oh. Okay. Fucking get the broom to shoot. There we go. For the name of Christ. And for a second there, I was believing you. I was thinking, okay, there's maybe a legitimate reason why, the fucking Magicianum is signed off his work, even though he's self-employed and, but fucking hell.
I think it's some joke I don't get. Jay, I'll explain it to you later when you phone.
Exactly. Holy shit.
I had a good week though.
Have you?
I had a better week. Yeah,
a better week.
I took.
So you were saying that you were saying that you've been worried that you've been a bit kind of down the last little while. That you've been a bit depressive. That you've been a bit kind of like like a bad mood kind of drain on the show, which you haven't been, but that's what you felt.
I've been a bad mood bear.
A bad mood bear, exactly. Yeah.
I've just been miserable. I've been fucking so depressed this month. It's fucking shit.
Fuck.
I'm trying to get myself out. I'm trying to fix myself.
Yes.
So I fixed myself the other day a bit. I took the good lady out for tea and biscuits.
Nice.
We went for high tea.
High tea.
She fucking loved it. But
how the other half lives
so much.
Oh, fucking hell, man! Yep, just hey, there it is. There we go. I was waiting
fucking
for it.
changing it a lot.
So yeah, you've had a good week, anyways, though.
Yes, so we went to a restaurant later on as well.
Oh, and, nice.
Soup of the day.
I
like a soup, but this whole soup of the day thing's starting to bug me. I think it's a big time we made a decision. I'm going to give it soup from now on. So I says I'll have the soup of the day.
But then soup of the day is a well-known fucking scam. If you work in the restaurant or bar trade, you know that soup of the day is basically the soup that they can't sell and it's going out of date. So, make that soup of the day, we'll get out the door, get it fucking binned, and away it goes. That's all it is. Bullshit.
Well, the waiter came out with my soup, right? And he's the whole sexist thing. Can they serve women first instead of you? I fucking ordered first. I went first.
I'm paying. Fucking give me my food first. She can wait.
But I couldn't help but notice he had his thumb in my plate of soup.
Oh no!
And I went, "Emin, you fucking dirty minky bastard! You've got your thumb in my soup." And he went, "I know. I'm sorry. I've got an infection under the nail." And the doctor says I need to keep it warm. He says, "Stop it in my soup." I says, "Stick it up your ass." He says, "Oh, I do when I'm in the kitchen."
Oh, fucking hell, Jesus Christ! It's that kind of show, it seems. It's that kind of show. He's on a roll. You will get a fucking roll. See, while you've got the soundboard there, do you have access to the FML intro? Is it on the board? Because, you know, I remember you did put a few of the clips on the board, but I don't know if you put the FML. If not, it's fine. I can add it in post. It's cool.
Fuck my life. Fuck my life. Fuck my life. Fuck my life. FML.
Mishy Forbes. I have an FML submission, and it reads this. Hello, Scotland crew. I have an FML submission for you if you are still taking them. We are. So, folks, if you want to write into the show, feel free. You can contact us through many, many means. Go to dhbradio.com/contact to find out how. But send in FMLs. We've got other things you can send as well to just even email in to say hello. But this man writes in and says, I was at a friend's wedding recently and was hanging around trying to small talk to some of the other guests in the bar after the ceremony. There was one guy there who was massive, at least 6'6" or more, and built like a tank. I got talking to him and found out that he was a pretty well-known strength athlete and an independent wrestler. We hit it off, and he mentioned that I should come check out where he trains and maybe try a bit of wrestling basics in the ring. I was doing my best not to be socially awkward, and also didn't fancy the idea of getting thrown around a wrestling ring like the fat piece of shit that I was. I meant to say, no thanks, you'd just pound me into mincemeat. Or, I don't feel like getting my ass kicked, thanks. But what came out was a horrible mix of the two when I said, no thanks, you'd just pound my ass around the ring. He stopped. Oh no, he's got the button, so fucking. He stopped dead and stared at me before quietly saying that he wasn't gay before moving away to speak to somebody else. I was left there wanting to crawl into a small hole for basically accusing a monster of wanting to rattle my rear end. All the best, guys. Love the show as always, from Joe Gray. Thank you, Joe. Fucking hell, that's a horrible one. Thanks, Joe. Much appreciated. Oh, dear man.
Have you hit any FMLs recently? Personally?
Like, do you mean like personal FMLs?
Yeah.
I mean, nothing I can think off the top of my head, no. How about your good self?
Apart from sitting in your garbage with a fucking body warmer on. FML.
But the worst thing is, though, the body warmer, like this body warmer I haven't worn for like a number of years. And you can tell because if I try and zip it up, it looks like
nippet.
It's a little bit nippet. It's like it's been sponsored by fucking Speedo. Let me just get us.
Oh, Scotty, didn't you'll do yourself an injury.
I'm in. Look at the compressed paps, right? Fucking look at that shit. That's not good. Oh,
is that?
I mean, it's cozy.
When you got your titties done.
Compressed paps, turkey, fucking teeth.
That fucking dirty bastard, Kyle. He's been working for me for like 2 weeks. He's taking a Saturday off.
Has he?
He's a wobbly his ma.
Cheeky bastard.
Another holiday.
Fucking hell, man. I saw as well on Facebook that she's won another holiday through her work. Like her employer, like they have like a contest to see who the top seller is or the top fucking, the people who are punting the dust are for that kind of period. And she's won it like, fucking 3 or 4 times because she's a gobshite bastard who sells dust. And she's away to like, is it Morocco or fucking someone actually they're getting sitting or two, for a wee celebratory fucking free trip. Like
all expenses paid.
All expense. Fucking Judith Chalmers bastard. Holy fuck, man. I'm sick and tired of seeing photographs of her. And have you noticed though, right? I don't know if you folks follow her on the Facebooks, but she's recently been started.
Before you say what you've noticed, can I say what I've noticed?
Please do. Sorry. Go ahead.
Do you ever notice that whoever she's with at the time making a video, that becomes her bestie?
Yes. I've noticed
that. Hurts my feelings.
It doesn't it?
It hurts my feelings, Scott.
The amount of times that we've gone to the wall for her, that we've literally carried her out of fucking drunken stramashes and saved her life, And what are we? Oh, we're just some guys I know. That's just some, fucking besties.
Second besties when it suits her.
She goes and meets some woman who's lost fucking 20 pounds eating dust for fucking fortnight. And, it's my new bestie. Oh, we're besties. We're drinking margaritas and we fell in the pool, but we're besties. I've lost my phone. FML. Fucking shut your face, you
Did you speak about that last week?
Your plastic popped. She did, yes. She mentioned that one. Although you did kind of steamroll a bit over that and kind of lost the story a little bit, but yeah. I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk. Okay, you're not drunk, Lurchy, but maybe if you. No, I've had no shandies. Have you surely? Like, I do the same thing though. Like I'll come out to the garage and.
Crash into your Godzilla.
Yeah, exactly. Like I've got like a beer fridge down here. There's like a few beers in there, and I'll come out here and I'm like, oh, I'm playing games or I'm fucking around the PC and I'll have a couple of beers. And you go in the house and you're like, oh, I'm a little bit wobbly. And then of course you get the wife going, are you boozy? Have you been drinking? No, if I fuck, you're a bit wise up.
Angus has been stealing.
Angus has been at it. I've just got I've got a stuffed nose. Fucking unbelievable.
Equilibrium's off.
Exactly. So there you were in the last show, of course, not drunk, stroke drunk, and in full-on lurchy steamroll fashion, which was delightful.
It was good. I was ahead of the table. I loved it.
You were. I know. Is that going to be a continuing thing, do you think, ahead of the table, or?
It depends who we're on with.
I do like it. I do like having the Lurch cam, though, at the head of the table there, and that, and then when you wonder, because as well, when it comes to shows, I don't know if you folks, for those of you who don't watch our live videos or don't watch on catch up on YouTube, whatever else we do as well too, is that when we do a show at Lurch's place in the studio 5,000, is that he likes a wonder. You see, like a wee strut around. So he'll get out of his chair, and we had to get him like an extra super long cable for his microphone so that he can effectively reach almost his bathroom upstairs with this cable.
We did once,
yeah.
Steve had a fish.
He likes to go for a wonder. So at least when you're sitting at the head of the table, I can then move the camera to up the way because you're over at the sink or you're over at the window doing something or you're stirring a fucking curry or a chili or a soup, and we can still see you, otherwise. But yeah, head of the table I think it should be your kind of role from now on.
Head of the table. I think I should get a proper chair.
I think you're needing a throne, almost like, no, you know what you need? Have you ever seen Taskmaster? And the chair that he sits in, the big ornate chair with a big fucking gold leaf bits at the back as well to the swirls. That's what you totally need one of them for your house.
Speaking of Taskmaster, I did set a task for Kyle to record for our Christmas #1. He's still not done it. Can we get everybody that listens to it to just annoy the fuck out of him?
Okay, so what you're suggesting is that they go to his Facebook page, or in fact, even better so, because the thing is, though, well,
find a dead body, go to his work and harass him.
Kill somebody, right? Go kill somebody, and then when he
that's definitely getting
go and
cancelled.
cut someone's throat, and then when he arrives, no. So we can't say go to his Facebook because he's part of the kind of millennial generation, and Facebook to them is poison. So we need to either send them to his Instagram or to his Twitter, because that's the ones that I think the younger ones, or Snapchat, I believe is one of the ones.
Everyone, right? Listen, I'd never ask for favors on here, but I'm asking all the DHB people now.
Right.
I need a favor.
Okay.
Get Grindr and catfish Kyle on Grindr just to do his Elton John bit on. Oh, he opened his Grindr the other day, right?
Right.
And he's one of them. He's one of them that makes one. He's got no profile pics.
Okay. He must do, surely.
Well,
if he's getting hits, he must have pics.
See if he takes his photo. This is the mum MySpace thing.
Yep, above the head, looking down,
higher,
hide the chins.
A couple of stone off. And then he does this thing with his lips. He goes,
"Oh no!" He purses them out a little bit.
He's got a pout. He's got a pout, right?
Oh,
he puts in a pout, and I caught him out the corner of my window. I goes, "You taking Grindr photos?" He went, and I threw him. I said, "Go on, guy, I'll take it with you." And he just took a photo of me and put it as his fucking profile photo.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, did he? I bet he's getting fucking hits aplenty.
It was his most exciting day.
That's it.
But he did. He eventually took him off after I threatened. He hates when you prod him.
Okay,
just, poke him.
I saw that.
Just
because
give him a poke. He hates.
Drunk enough.
Hates when I do it because I must have like daggers for fingers. Jay hated it. Wayne fucking detested it because he was like the fucking machinist. So I was just poking bone.
Oh,
bone
no.
or organs when I would. Wayne, yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Like we discussed in the last show, like when you were drunk, not drunk, and poor Hotsauce was sitting there, and you kept jabbing him in his tit. Now, as we, and you could see the fucking rage behind the eyeballs. Now, as a fellow chunkier male, like who has like a bit of boobage going on, there's nothing more enraging than somebody drawing attention to your boobage by jabbing it. Fucking jab it. I guess right. And I could see him, like I could feel his pain. Like, because you could see, I recognized it, the rage in the eyes. Like, he's fucking stewing. And he was just saying, "Oh, Lurchy, will you fucking stop that?" And of course, you're in Chaos Goblin mode. Fucking away you went. And you could just, I mean, he was up to high dough. And I think that was maybe the foundation that kind of set him on a wobbly ledge. And then, of course, when you're in, like, fucking drunken goblin mode, you're in steamroll mode, which threw him off even more. And the poor man who's used to being like the dominant voice, because he's a big, powerful kind of guy, you know, suddenly he's got...
What a day.
He's got Lurchy... What a day. He's got Lurchy Chaos Goblin giving it fucking yow and poking his tits. The poor man was broken.
Well, apparently, when I brought up the bit that we had to clap out...
Uh-huh.
Well... Lassie heard it.
Oh, no. Because
it just said, "Kyle, you're sacked," and he went, "Oh!" I'm only joking.
I went through the whole show, right, and I must have fucking chickened out a whole heap of stuff, but I listened back to it and I missed one important bit of
the main one.
The main one, and I missed it. I was like, "Oh no, what's in there?" So she heard this and then went back and said to him,
"You're sacked." I've just barely learned Act 1.
Oh, shit.
My God, did I tell you what it was like? So, when I done a show, since it was just me and him on Saturday,
so
my sister's in Shetland just now. Fucking hell, she's been sending me videos of like, there's a Tesco and a Coopy.
Oh, no.
And there's nothing in the Tesco. It just seems to be Russia.
So how is she getting on there? Is she now stuck there, as in located there with the whole training thing, or is she just there for a kind of flying kind of reconnaissance, or how's it going?
She's there for a month, but she's only on like 4 days a week.
Right.
And she's thought about coming home, but it's 14 hours on the... Oh, hey, I got windy pops there.
On the ferry.
14 hours on the ferry.
Oh, that's painful. 14 hours. Holy shit.
But she was stressing it about it because in my heat, I'm like, a ferry, it'll be like... kind of like in The Sopranos when he's on the fucking boat at the pier and all that. And he's thinking about pussy that he murdered. And it's just like a boat. It's just like a big boat.
Okay.
I thought it was like that. It's just like a fucking hotel on fucking rudders.
Oh, aye.
It's got a cinema. It's got a fucking bar. Oh. It's got little pods. It's got... Oh, and she's got... I'm just thinking I might just fucking come on the ferry from the days off. And just
you might have to. I mean, does the ferry at least then run like overnight so she can at least, have a sleep?
It leaves at 5. You get there at 7, I think.
Okay.
And it's how much for the ferry from here at Shetland?
Oh, right. Okay. I'm going to swing it and say, I can't imagine it's the busiest ferry in the world. So I imagine they maybe charge more because
14 hours.
14-hour journey, a lot of fuel, probably not a lot of passengers. Although I'm going to say is probably the guts of one way, like $70.
£24.
No.
I think we should do a show on a ferry.
I'm game for that shit. £24 each way. Can we go to fucking Shetland and get drunk and have a party there and then come back and do show both ways?
Oh, there we go.
Oh my God, Rubes. Now, there's been no word in the chat room yet, but Rubes, can I please go to Shetland and get drunk and do a show on a ferry for fucking 14 hours? That would be magical.
Can I please go to Shetland and just be my normal self?
You only have to ask yourself. You're your own fucking boss, like to say. Sorry, shops closed for 4 days for botulism. We're all fucking see you later. Holy shit, that is £24 each way. Sorry, like per way, sorry. Not return. So
she thought it'd be like £100, something like that. And she's like, fucking £24.
No.
Oh, so
and I'm sorry, sort of cut in there, but for that £24, do you get a room?
You can hire like a pod.
Okay.
Then the pod's like fucking peanuts, but she says you can just toss about the boat. It's great. There's a bar, there's a fucking cinema, there's fucking Aman and a shite air. And I'm like, She goes, there's a restaurant, cheapest chips. It was great.
Oh my God, I'm totally up for this. Because, right, so we go on the ferry, right? Here's my thinking. We go on the ferry and we like find a table somewhere. I'll bring the mobile recording deck here as well too. Thank you again, Loose Donald. Is the recording deck here. We sit down, record a show, you know, of course us excited because we're on a journey, we're on a fucking boat, you know, it's great. And then we go and get hammered on the boat, and the bar. We then do a second kind of show, a bonus show, of course, post-ferry. But then, depends on the waters. If it's choppy, do we get sick? You know, that's a thing. And then do we record whilst being sick? We get to Shetland, right? We get to Shetland. We organise accommodation for what? We'll say maybe like, we'll do 1 night or 2 nights, 3 hours until the next ferry comes. Yeah. So really, we see Shetland for like 2 fucking hours and we're away again. Yeah, I'm up for that shit. I'm good to go.
That'd be great.
Holy fuck.
Coops could probably get an all expenses paid trip for that as well.
Oh, there'll be photo shoots, there'll be bikini shots. Oh, here's my, which bikini's
everything.
Which bikini's the best? Is it the blue one or the red one? Go and vote in the comments, folks. I'm in Shetland. Hashtag love, hashtag kisses. Fucking wise up. Have you seen that on Facebook? Posting photographs of different dresses. Like, it's only an excuse to show off her paid boobs. That's all it is, you know.
I think if I was one of her customers and I seen it, I'd be like, ugh. I'll never look like that without going to Turkey.
Without paying fucking thousands for surgery. Oh, I've paid for that boobs. You know, fuck's sake, man.
My sister was freaking out about the price of the boat, so she had to phone her ex.
Oh, really? How's her ex involved with the prices of boats?
Skittery Kev. So, but Kyle has now renamed him Fruitball Steve.
Right. Okay. So hold on. Skittery Kev is now Fruitball Steve
because of Kyle. Because he used to like wearing my sister's knickers and sending photos.
What?
But one time, there's I'll hate to get my sister to come in.
Sending photographs to your sister or to like people in general?
To my sister, but I think Charlie's were getting it now. But anyway, I'm not here to disparage the good man's name.
No, of course not.
There was one time she made it like she was always taking photos of his big fat belly because she used to feed him up.
Oh, really? Did she?
Right, she used to feed him up, and he had like a tattoo of his parents' handprint on his belly one day. And I looked at it, and it looked like
my
Andre
handprint.
The Giant. It looked like the Andre the Giant cement hands because I put my hand in it, and he kind of freaked out because I touched his belly. And I'm like, oh, that's great. I freaked out, you know. But he's called Fruitball Steve now because Kyle. She told Kyle one of the stories where she made him do a football, and she did a video, and he didn't can do a video.
Oh no.
But he's due her a bit of money, right? So she's been phoning him, going, am I getting this fucking money back? And he's like, oh, every time
Right, but folks, let me just put in a little bit here and just say, this is the point in the show, if you're watching live, when you can see Lurch's face, is that he's taking like a momentary, like, just like brain blip to think, should I carry on with this conversation? Should I keep on going what I'm saying here? And I fully support this. Go fire away, pal.
Take a time cue just in case I ask you later on.
Time cue.
No, you want it, think yes. This is great. This is perfect. This story. It's funny as fuck. So occasionally you'll send her like a message or something like, oh, I really miss you. Oh,
it's a lot of that, right? Okay.
She's not interested, but he's due her money. So he she phoned him the other day. She said, I was in the mood for fucking him. I go at some cunt. So I phoned him just to mark his like shit. And I'm needing this money. So she phoned him up with if it's hard this money. He's like, oh, dinner. The front teeth have fallen out.
No.
And like she's on the phone, like she had the vein in her neck was out.
Okay.
She's ready to hear go. She, hello. And then all of a sudden she just started pissing herself laughing because she's Schadenfreude personified. She loves the joy from the misfortunes of others.
That is delightful.
Missing his 2 front teeth. It's amazing. And she's laughing. She goes, have you tried like fixing it? Or something like he goes, but they keep fighting. I've got blisters in my mouth.
Oh my God. How the hell did fucking Fruitball Steve lose his front teeth? Why did they fall out? Are his gums just rotten or what's going on here? Were they kicked out by a coup or what's going on?
The best thing that I heard was he says to her, she says, am I getting this money? He's like, I'll send you 50 quid. I'll come and pick your flat. I'll do a haircut. I haven't got any money. I need to sell my flat. But then he goes,
what?
He goes like, I really miss you. She's like, aye, very good. He goes, can't even watch Deadliest Catch now without thinking about you.
How the hell do you equate Deadliest Catch with this fucking... Like, there's nothing more romantic than saying, I can't watch Deadliest Catch and see fish getting slaughtered without thinking of you, you know? I mean...
It made my fucking day.
For
it made her day,
fuck's Oh my God. That's the fucking best. Oh, dear me.
No, Kyle was Kyle loves taking an interest in my sister's life.
Okay.
He was going to go up to, he's like, oh, well, I'll come up and visit you. And my sister's like, it's 14 hours in it. He goes, oh, I'll come up. We'll get pissed. I'll bide for a couple of days. And my sister's like, it's 14 hours in the ferry. And he went, oh.
I genuinely thought, because your sister's fucking amazing. Like the few times I've spent in her company, she's fucking amazing. I love her to bits. But I knew that the moment that fucking Hotsauce kind of met her and started working with you guys at the shop, that he would suddenly, she become like his absolutely dedicated BFF kind of fag hag. You know, it would be like, you know, he would commit his life to fucking keeping her soul pure, you know, as well, that kind of thing. But oh, bless
Kyle, just like his ma, I was his bestie, but for my sister's there, that's his bestie.
Oh my God, yes. But oh my darling, I'll become a darling.
He said he apologized. He thought he kicked the dog in the face, but it was actually the suitcase in the dark.
Oh.
And that's why he started speaking to it and going, I'm becoming.
Oh no.
It's only paid for the bed though.
Has it not? Oh, for fuck's sake.
He did a Saturday off this week, but it was me and him alone last Saturday.
Uh-huh.
So, Kyle, standard, I got a message for him. Like, honestly, it's kind of like, he's a bit like my dad.
Oh.
I got a message for him at like stupid o'clock in the morning. Going, I'll be there a bit later.
Okay, right.
Paid your lugs back. I'll be there a bit later.
No.
So he come in at, I think it was 11:45 last Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
and he just wanted in. He's like, I was called it. Like, I know all these excuses. I've used them already because I'm always late, but I feel like you're not going to believe me. So I'll just start. Well, like, you're serving a day.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So he was serving it. He was loving it, and he kept going, "We're a fucking dream team," because this is the first time in about a year that I've been able to just prep.
Okay, right. I'll leave him to serve.
Do what I'm good at, because serving takes a lot of time. You've got to give people a lot of time.
The banter as well too
for them.
Yeah.
So you kind of get stuff made. So the counters were fucking minted and followed and looked great and all that kind of stuff.
Nice.
Kyle was loving the fuck out of it. And then,
so Kyle must be well suited to be a server though, because he's a very kind of charismatic, very good, a good talker and stuff, and you know, but schmoozing with the clientele.
That is his forte.
Okay.
So that is now his new job, serving.
Right.
But he teamed this Saturday off because he needed to go and win his holidays with his ma. But last Saturday when we're getting cleaned up, Kyle has a lull. I've noticed Kyle has a lull when it comes for like the manual labor of any part of this job.
Right.
He always says, I'm too pretty for this.
Oh, bless him.
To himself. He
is very pretty, to be fair.
I'm too pretty for this.
Them girls, they all love me. They all love me.
The cleaning and taking out the counter, he fucking hates that. So he's like, can I have a song? I'm like, what song would you like? And he asked me to put on the Rock of Ages bit.
Okay.
It's like
from the film or from just the cast soundtrack?
The cast soundtrack, and it's obviously like the show, but like I was listening to it and I'm going, oh, God, I can if I can handle going to this show.
You're going to love it. You're going to fucking love it.
Because you know how like, when it's people singing and all that kind of stuff, they've got like the bit where they talk in between and their voices go, you know, they go very high and then they go awful, very low, but then they go back into singing. And I'm singing. Yes. And he's fucking verbatim, word for word, loving it.
Oh, man. Skip Johnson in the chat says Hotsauce can sell the heck out of a wiener. So he's a man for selling a fucking sausage.
Yeah, I like his patter. I like the fact that he doesn't use my patter.
Okay.
Because Wayne and Jay, to an extent, Jay had his like, he would just serve and he would only ask questions and he would give a lot of good cooking advice.
Yeah.
But Wayne would use my patter, which used to annoy the fuck out of me.
Oh, right, okay.
It's my patter. I've developed it. It's my fucking stand-up.
It's unique, exactly.
Have your own one.
I would hear Wayne occasionally try and do your part, and it did sound kind of awkward. Like you come in the shop, like, "Oh, big man," and he'd go do like the kind of trying to do the kind of the abusive humor that we are specialized in, and it was just like, "Oh, wise up! Who the fuck are you saying this to?" He's like, "You're neither Lurch, wise up! Come on."
It falls flat. Even my sister's got her own partner, and she never serves.
Exactly.
But you've got to have your own style, your own personality for serving. Kyle's got his, and it's but he's got a lot of them. Some of the I'm not fully logged into what he was saying, but some of the stuff he says is quite. Even I go, oh my god!
Oh no, does he?
But he never uses like the shit jokes that I do. Can I get half a dozen sausages? Aye, if I only got half a dozen, will 6 be okay? So,
okay.
If you got any names, no. I tried to persuade the veg money to turn up.
I need a broom tush for fuck's sake. That's a cracker. So
You keep me back in, Mr. Lurch.
that'll work too.
So at the end of the night, we're tidied up, and I've now got a new seagull.
Oh, a new one. So Sammy's gone. Sammy's dead and gone and away. But then, how do you differentiate? How do you know that this new one is not Sammy, kind of like just with a makeup job? You know, a different kind of outlook in life.
Sammy is still there because apparently seagulls can live till 20 years.
Can they?
When I said seagull, Mr. Taylor, I referred to a person.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I apologize. Far away.
There was a new beggar.
Oh, right. Okay.
Name's Martin. He used to live in Edinburgh. He was on Smack. I've kicked the habit though. I've moved back up here because I couldn't get a house down there. I was begging all the time, but I've moved back up here. I've got a house, but I've only got 60p on my gas and electricity. I went 60p on both of them. Yeah. Says, well, you should put in a lottery because this is like 1,000,000 to 1 that would happen. I says, well, go get me your gas and electricity key. And I'll put it down. Oh no, I wouldn't want to put you like that. I went, no, not at all.
Lurchy,
I'll top it up for you.
As much as like you have helped your community, I feel, but by topping up the odd key here and there, could you have scuppered yourself by posting on your Facebook page saying, "Oh, I've done more for my community than any councillor. I've topped up so many fucking fobs and cards and blah blah." Now, don't get me wrong, it's a great thing to do, but if I'm a cheeky, I'm like, "Oh, wise up, the boy's giving away fucking free money." I'm not totally about that, you know. You may have scuppered your own pants.
Oh no, I am very, very well suited for these people.
Okay,
this
right.
was a ploy. This was a tactic
Okay,
because
right.
you had a cup. He's like, "Oh, could you give my sub like a tenner?" And I've only got 60p gas. And I'm like, "Fucking 60p, that's unheard of. They're both the same. Fucking lottery." So I said to him, "Go get your keys and I'll top them up." And he's like, "No," because I'm like, "Here we go. Here's a trump. He will not go and get his keys. He just wants tenner for because £10 is a bag of smack."
Oh, okay, right. Okay.
So,
I have no fucking idea. Okay.
Oh, unfortunately, I do not through use, but just through
association. Exactly. Yeah.
So I'm like, "Go get your keys. I'll top them up." He's like, "No, I wouldn't want to pay you like that." I'm like, "Okay, I'm making you money." "Oh, please, just go. Is that Metallica? Can hear? I've been to see Metallica twice. I went to download once and I forgot. Go get my tenner, please."
Oh no, you're kidding me. Oh,
no, I'm making you a tenner. No, fuck off. So he went away, tapped a fog. So I gave him my 2 dog ends that were starting the thing.
Okay.
Monday he come back, cup again, and then he says, "Can you change these coins for a tenner?" I was needing change. So I'm like, "Aye, no bother." So he hands me a Slurpee cup with a fucking ton of change in it. Counted it out, £10. Boom, here you go. Here's a tenner. A couple of days later, he comes in again. Goes, this is a beautiful spread. It's a beautiful spread. Can you give my tenner for this cup?" I'm like, "Aye, no bother." Threw it into the till. Friday, sorry. He came in, handed me the cup, the tenner, and I said, "Fuck all," and went away. And I'm like, Lurch's spidey senses is tingling.
Okay.
Motherfucker, he fucking was a pound light in his cup.
Was he?
A pound light in his cup. So he asked me for a sub again. And then yesterday, he came and he had his tenner, and I was speaking to Billy Clute. He's a cleaner. So he's got his Aberdeen shirt in the box says Billy Clute.
Billy Clute.
Why does it say Billy Clute? He says, "I'm a cleaner."
Fucking brilliant.
Billy Clute, okay, fair enough. I can handle that. So yapping about him, pulls his shirt and he comes in, "Give my tenner for his change." I went, "No," and just turned my back to him and continued my conversation. The one thing that really fucking annoys me about junkies is they've got no self-awareness and they interrupt conversations.
Oh, of course, yeah.
That's height the fucking bad, man.
That bugs my shit as well, yeah.
So I went, "No," turned back to my conversation with Mr. Clute. And he stood there and he said, "Fine then." And he went into the kebab shop in Coriander Bay, who you know.
Yes.
went fucking ballistic at him. It was great.
Really?
He did with nuclear. He went, no, because he obviously like poured out his change out the table.
Oh.
And he fucking cunting at him. And I'm like, see you later, Jimmy. I'm going to go. And I sat in the car with Lucy and I'm like, wait. Because he come out of there like really downhearted and trodden.
Right, okay.
Because drug dealers that take coins, they only want notes.
Yes.
So there's a post office in the Nisa.
Yes.
You'd think he would just go in there and ask for a tenner, eh?
You would think so, aye.
No, he goes into the fucking Chinese next and annoys the fuck out of Ellen.
No, for fuck's sake, okay.
So her Asperger's are oh, she's not liking this. And then Alex come in and ball it. You keep these fucking coppers off like that. I'm like, oh.
He's the man who mentions his words to exactly, eh?
Kyle. He calls Kyle the fashion police.
Does he? Okay.
Because Kyle slagged him off one day. He says, Alex, damn it, cast aspersions here, but darling, you need me to take you as there something because you've been wearing that same top and baggies for the past 2 weeks. He's like, I've got fucking 10 of them. And Kyle's like, come on. And I swear to fuck, he's got a complex now about what he wears.
No, I see.
And he come in the other day, goes, far as the fashion police the day.
Oh, no. Fuck's sake.
He come in one day and said to Kyle, goes, Alex, I don't think you have a complex. He's like, fit now. Fit, am I wearing the right fucking socks? Kevin, fit's going on.
I do love that the Tilly Butchers now has become like the kind of like Aberdeen equivalent of Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. You know, you go in and get critiqued for your fucking for your look. There's been so many times I've come to your house to do a show and Hotsauce has been there. It's like, oh, Scotty, what are you wearing? What are you doing? That's not for you, pal. You know, like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Fucking hell.
It's the fact that, like, before he comes in, he goes into the boot of his car, aka his wardrobe.
Yes.
And he pulls out the big flared grey joggies.
That's the ones. Like, how dare you critique me arriving here wearing, like, you know, a pair of jeans and a pair of Crocs, occasionally, like a fucking hoodie, for example, you know, and you're in there with these same grey fucking joggy bottoms and your white Crocs that you've been wearing for the last fucking 2 years. What's going on here, pal? You know, how dare you critique me just because you enjoy a bit of poofing? You know, fuck's sake. You know, oh, what a day.
Yeah, the leg bit. What's it called? The bit that goes around the bottom of your leg, not the waistband.
The cuff, the hem. The cuffs.
Aye, the hems. The hems on his grey joggies.
They're all chewed up like fuck.
They're like a 32-inch. You could put them on and wear them like a pair of choosers. Like you and me could probably get into the fucking bottom of his choosers and have our feet poking out the waistband.
But then he's a very tall chap though. Like my legs are like a 30 leg. I've got inside leg, so you know it's most of my height's in my torso. You know, but with him it's like maybe a mixture of the two. Maybe he has a 32 leg. You know, for all we know. Whereas
he's got no arse.
Stop! You can't.
I like standing behind him
because that's gay hate. You can't do that, Archie. Right?
No, like
listen. Listen. I'll tell you right now. If you're a woman, right, and we said to, for example, if we said to Coops like, oh, she's nae boobs, wise up. It's like a fucking 2 fried eggs, right? That's hate against women. If you tell a gay man he's got nae ass, you're committing a hate crime, Archie. What are you doing? The ass is the whole thing. It's the whole purpose of their fucking existence, right? Come on. Deal. It's a package deal.
When he comes to Asda women, just to fucking annoy me.
Just to
I let him walk in front
I love
of
that boy.
I let him walk in front of me, and he like Coops told me like he didn't walk properly when he was younger, so he stands on his tippy toes. He used to stand on his tippy toes all the time, and that's why like when he walks, he's very
mincy.
He's never going to fuck up a pair of shoes.
No, okay.
He never needs to worry about getting his shoes rehealed. They never touch the ground. But he was walking in front of me one day, and I'm looking at him, and then he took his jacket and like put it over his head because it was raining. So kind of like it used to be a kid when it was windy and you try and catch a wind.
Yes.
He put it over his head, and I caught a deek at his arse, and I'm like,
why were you looking at his arse?
Because it's fucking eye height because his legs are that big.
Okay,
it's eye height, and I'm going, Kyle, you've not got much of an arse on you, and you got a bit of paranoid.
It's worrying because I mean you're 6'3", 6'4" as well too, of course, and here's this big ass fucking right in your doke, you know.
8'2", and his fucking arse cheeks are eye level.
It's like fucking.
I think he's been popping squats in the shop. I think that's why he was sitting on the flare the other day. He's trying to get his arse muscles gone. But he told me a fucking horrible story. I'll wait until he's back on the show about his Grindr exploits. Because that was where I was going with this. I just like no. To circle back to what I said earlier about Grindr. His profile photo is his arse because
it's not, is it?
The opening messages he gets is, "Hey, nice arse." And 9 times out of 10 he goes, "Oh, I shagged that last year. Didn't even mind me. Nah, fuck that."
No. Oh no. Bless him. Fucking hell. Oh dear. Right, folks, on that note, I think we can maybe call an end to tonight's proceedings. Before we do go, though, I do want to say a couple of thank yous. Like, for example, go and dip your sound a little bit there, Lurchy, just while we're speaking. I keep forgetting to fucking thank folk on Ko-fi who donate to the show. Like, for this last kind of few weeks, for example, we've had some great donations by, like, Dean Mays, who, yibbity-yibbida, throw a couple of shrimps on the barbie. Like Tom, we've got Andy Brown, we've got Lewis Donald, Emma Gowie, people who've donated to the show. Thank you so much, because you're really helping cover our costs of our hosting. You're covering our costs of our show production.
There's no costs.
Believe me, there is. Believe me, there is. Like, fucking see hosting the show, even because we do. Listen, this is not a free hosting service we use, for God's sake. So anyway, thank you guys. You've been amazing. Thank you so much. Also, folks, if you get a chance, go and check out Feared, our new podcast that Lurch and I have started. Look for on any Spotify, Apple Podcasts, any kind of podcast software that you use. Look for it on there. FEART. It's basically like horror stories or kind of scary stories, or even like unnerving stories that we've gathered together for you together. See what you think. Let us know. Go to DHBRadio.com, where you'll find all the links to our Facebooks, to our Twitter, to our Instagrams, to our contact details. Would be great if you guys get involved, and of course subscribe on Twitch to our channel, of course, and then you'll get notifications when we go live.
See, you need to put in the end of this spiel as well.
Tell me.
Leave us a 5-star review on Spotify.
Oh, yes, because we used to always say, like, leave 5-star reviews on iTunes. iTunes, is, according to Lurchy, isn't quite relevant anymore. It's more about Spotify. Spotify is the place to be for podcasts. So go on Spotify, give us a big review in there if you can do. That'd be much appreciated. And if not, then, I still love you. I still love you. Not as much as I love like Maximum Damage Ramage, but I still love you. Folks, take care. Lurchy, do you want to say anything before we go?
Fun's a show gonna?
I'll probably get out hopefully tomorrow, Monday.
Right. There's a Cyber Monday sale on the tellybutcher.co.uk.
Oh,
goodness.
How long is it going to last for? Just 1 day only, or 2 days? Or are you going to?
I might stretch it over into Tuesday if I mind to turn it off.
Right, stretch it Tuesday. So I'll get the show released hopefully kind of tomorrow afternoon, hopefully maybe in the morning.
I'm not putting it on until about 12. So
okay, so go to lurchmarch.co.uk.
Oh, the tellybutcher.co.uk.
Oh, sorry. Okay, right. Sorry, tellybutcher.co.uk to find all the latest the Black Friday deals. We've had communications in our DHB Radio Show chat group on Facebook and on the WhatsApps group as well, to folks saying like, man, I've had fucking delivery of pies, the best pies I've ever had. Abby Greg Skinner was like, I've had pies fresh from the oven at Tilly Butcher's, and my life list of best things is pies, pregnancy, and then wedding. So she's so she knows. She knows exactly. Guys, of course, go to the tellybutcher.co.uk. Get everything on there. Black Monday, sorry, Digital Monday sale, sorry.
Cyber Monday
sale, sorry, Mike, you can't say black anymore. Oh, what a day. Folks, it's been emotional. We'll catch you later. Good night, God bless. Oh, here we go. Turn up.
Sweet, circulating, fine. Something else, and I don't know the rest of the words.
Stop too early. Start it again right now.
Mr. Lurch, keep me rocking and swing. Sing. Ooh, I love you so. Never, ever, ever gonna let you go. Once I get my hands on. Love me, sex machine. Ooh, I love you so. Never, ever, ever gonna let you go. Won't you feel the same way too? Sweet circulating wine. There's something else about the wine.
Hey,
I love it.
Taskmaster. My task. I'm going to start hitting tasks for Abdi now. I'm getting a Taskmaster chair.
Oh, do it, man. Fuck it. That would be genius. Do it.
Make the show episodic.
Okay, cheerio.